Hello and welcome to this preview video of the simulation of No. 2 Northern Aircraft Repair Depot in Sheffield, part of the RFC Airfield City Suburb 100 Years of History at Meadowhead Norton project. This is just a brief introduction before the video proper, highlighting some of the landscape features which existed at the time, around 1919, and some of which can be seen in whole or part around the airfield site today. This is Sheffield, and the aerodrome site was situated about 4 miles south of the city centre, at the time just over the border in Derbyshire, before the boundary changes of the interwar period. No. 2 Northern Aircraft Repair Depot was a sizeable facility and comprised 4 main sites, including the main airfield and hangars, technical buildings, stores and 2 large living and domestic areas. Local landmarks around the airfield, past and present in some shape or form, include Greenhill Village, Little Norton, now long gone, Graves Park, which at the time was part of the Norton Hall estate, Norton Hall Flower Nursery and Kitchen Garden, Cinderhill Lane, an ancient routeway in its own right, Jordanthorpe House, a listed building since 1952, the once very rural Dyche Lane, straightened in the 1970s, Lowedges, named after the farm and quarry which was once located here, and Norton Lane, once the northern boundary of the airfield site itself. Just over 100 years of development, including the housing boom of the 1920s and 30s, the expansion of Sheffield's city boundary and further housing and development between the 1950s to the 1980s have had a profound impact. The footprint of the airfield, taken from the RAF Quarterly Review of September 1918, reveals a site obliterated. Almost. We'll look at other clues to the airfield's existence in another video. Just how different the landscape was about 100 years ago can be seen when we roll back the clock in the simulator itself. Seen in Lockheed Martin's Prepare 3D flight simulator, the very rural nature of Norton and the airfield is evident. The simmed landscape and features, tracks and roads, hedges and boundaries, etc., are all mapped from georeferenced large-scale ordnance survey sheets from the early 1920s, and the airfield layout from large-scale plans. It reveals the airfield to be remotely sited on a windy south-facing plateau, but the previously noted features are more evident here, in this northeast-facing aspect. They are Dyche Lane, here with its dogleg and Dyche Lane Farm, to the right of the shot, the cluster of farm buildings comprising Little Norton, now long gone, Graves Park, created from the Norton Hall estate in 1926, and behind the trees, Jordanthorpe House. The view west over the aerodrome has Jordanthorpe House, along with Cinderhill in the foreground. One feature which certainly does not appear in the modern landscape is the Serpentine, a large ornamental pond, after which the current Serpentine Walk takes its name. Graves Park, and finally, further along the plateau, Greenhill Village. Well, I hope you've all been taking notes and that's all clear. Let's go flying, shall we? I believe the phrase is chocks away.